What's up, my crypto legends? So the price of Bitcoin did not manage to test the lows here on the spot exchanges from June, round about the $24,750 range, getting a huge, massive rise very early this morning, Central European time. Is this bullish? Are we going to manage to go to much higher levels? I'm going to explain in this episode what I am looking for, what are the kind of short scenarios that can be available here, what is the kind of price action that I want to enter that short is going to be talked about in today's episode, guys, looking at the major levels, looking at the possibilities, and looking a little bit at Elliott wave theory to understand that it is likely going to turn around at some point, and I will only be bullish if we break certain resistance zones, guys. So make sure to stay tuned in this episode. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, guys. Let's dive in straight into the content, into the technical analysis. The June lows here on the spot exchanges such as Coinbase was not tested yesterday's, with the drop getting a huge, massive rise of kind of a short squeeze. Is this bullish? Are we going to see continuation to the upside to hit 27, 28K here in the next coming days? I think this is not the case. I do think that, yes, another rise is definitely possible above $26,400. That is the zone of interest that I want to see the price getting exhausted and getting rejected. I'm going to explain right away, of course. We did manage to get into some possible trade setups the last few days. This long trade setup, I missed out totally. I'm going to explain what happened here. It was basically a failed auction from the lows here created on the spot exchanges from the 17th of August. And on the lower time frames, we did see that small little swing failure pattern here, as you can see, testing the lows and getting this huge major rise. Missed out on that long position, but did some great trades here during the last few days. I'm actually in a scalp short position on Bybit, guys. I'm going to explain this trade setup as well. If you're interested in getting into those trading setups as well on this exchange, make sure to claim that bonus on Bybit. $30,000 worth of bonus is waiting for you if you sign up with the link in the description. Okay, Bybit, my #1 crypto trading platform. You also got Bitflex, that there's no KYC required. You get $10 if you deposit $100, guys. There's a video tutorial down below in the description as well for that exchange. Let's dive in here straight away, guys. Let me explain here what happened. Well, basically, we did not claim the lows here on the spot exchanges, and we created this small little swing failure pattern, as you can see here, getting a test of the lows and getting a major rise here, as you can see, and then finally early this morning getting this huge, big, major pump of over $1,000. Is this sustainable? Is this just a short squeeze and we are just about to roll back down? Well, let me just explain the possible setups. I'm in a short position here from this internal SFP as well, right over here, as you can see. So very similar to this one, right, where you do get that low taken, kind of a stop loss hunt, and then you get a rise, in this case. And here, the same scenario. You basically test the highs and you come back down to the lows, which is a take profit zone, right? The lows is always a take profit zone on these SFPs internally, right? So if you did get into this SFP, this would be a take profit one as you get to the highs. Leave some open just in case you get another rise. Same scenario here. Take profit one is here. Protect position. If you were to break down from this low, well, obviously you would be holding some of that position here still to go to much lower levels. This is a day trade scenario, okay? That was mentioned today in the Legends community, all right? We talk about, hey, we might rise to this level and then a take profit one would be at the low 26K level. If you want those day trade setups every single day with videos that I post every single day, looking at the scenarios, guys, it doesn't matter if we miss a trade, we are getting into a new opportunity. You got the link down below, the Legends trading community, setups and analysis posted every single day. You got the link down below. It is on Discord. So diving in here, what am I expecting here for the next coming hours and coming days? This high is a very important high for me. This high was created on the 7th of September. It's exactly at $26,450 approximately, as you can see. So if we are going to rise to this level, are we going to manage to flip it as support and get continuation to the upside? I think it's going to be very hard for the price of Bitcoin here to actually get a major big rise and breaking above $27,000 for continuation to the upside. I think that the June lows on the spot exchanges need to be hit at some point. So yeah, we can have another pump of a few $100s. I'm going to explain exactly what are the levels that I'm looking for here, guys. This could be a scenario where we have created an ABC flat. We were talking about this being one wave, 2, 3, 4, and 5 right there. But there is something disturbing about this 5th wave, okay? Apart that we haven't claimed this low over here in June, which is not needed, okay? The reason about this, not being a 5th wave, a complete 5th wave, for me is because inside of here we have 1, 2, 3, possible 4, and then this 5, but there's only been 3 waves down here, and this is very disturbing. This means that this could be a flat right there, okay? ABC flat, meaning this has been an A, a B, and then a C getting above this range here, creating a flat and then moving down. I am leaning on this is very much a possibility. And the reason why is because of these 3 waves here to the downside. In an impulsive move down, we want 5 waves. There's only been 3 waves here looking at the micro count, and that is very disturbing. This is making me believe that this is an A, B, C flat, and then we're going to get another rise here, another move to the downside, sorry. So what we need to know about this possible rise above 26,400, it needs to get exhausted in between 26,400 and $27,000. If this rise does get above this low over here, if this is 1, 2, 3, and this is still 4 in a flat, we cannot get the 4th wave overlapping the 1st wave, right? So that is kind of my theory here. If it does get above, then I think that this could be insanely bullish. If we do get, start hitting $28,000 here in the next couple of days, I think this could be quite bullish, and continuation to the upside is very much a possibility. But I want to believe that we are going to get exhausted here beneath $27,000. So in between $26,400 and $27,000, I expect an exhaustive moment, okay? Now, something curious about this level over here. We did break above it. This is when we had the grayscale news and then dumped straight down. This was a failed auction basically, right? Not managing to hold our support. We talked about this major support holding. It did not hold. It got a major drop down. So I think this is going to be crucial resistance. $26,800. $26,800 is also at the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot high to the pivot low created just yesterday. As you can see right over here, 618 is just round about this zone. So it's going to be very interesting. This could be a back test as we hit the 618 and could get exhausted. I would love to see a kind of a double top scenario, just like the ones we've been having, double bottom right there, a double top. This is why I'm in this short scalp scenario, already taking profit and protecting position. If we do zoom in on the lower time frames, these are the kind of setups that I want to take a look at, okay? These are the ones that I want. Double bottom, trigger a long, double top, trigger a short, take profit at the lows, maintain some of that position open with your stop loss at break even so you're not losing any capital. So that is what I want to see. If we do get that rise, guys, this is something that we need to plan for. If we do get that rise above this high, 26,400, and we get very choppy price action, I think this could be a topping range, okay? $26,800. It is also the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot high to the pivot low, and it does make sense that this could be a massive flat scenario. It is a little bit overextended, but what is disturbing here is there's only been 3 waves down, 1, 2, and 3. This is not an impulsive move down as there's no 5 waves, meaning that this could be an ABC flat. Okay, so going here with the count on Elliott wave theory, this for me is looking like something like this, right? We're still inside of the 4th wave. We cannot overlap the 1st wave, so we could be topping out here somewhere around about this range to then get the leg down just because of these 3 waves, okay, to the downside. It needs to have 5 waves to create that impulsive move. So this is why I believe that this could be an A with 3 waves, a B with 3 waves, and this 5, okay, with 5 waves inside, all right? So this could be topping out at some point in between 26,400 and 26,800, 900 range, not managing to overlap the $27,000, which is the first wave down, okay? As long as we're beneath this level, we can speculate, okay, for a short position with very good risk management. None of getting into short positions here with the limit orders and stop losses here. No, this is you know, you're going to get wrecked if you trade like this. We need the exhaustion. We need that level to be hit, and we want to get in at the highest level possible, creating double tops, okay, getting into that double top scenario possibly, and looking for that setup, okay? This is kind of what I am expecting. You know, no doubt that the price is bullish. We do not want to fight this bullish momentum unless we can get into really nice short scalps, such as this one right over here, right, that I shared in the Legends community. We are very selective with our trading scenarios, guys. We're getting at great levels with good risk management. We take profits and we protect. This is a continuation thing that you need to do to be profitable. So going through the levels here on BTC US dollar on Bybit, like I said, this is a disturbing zone right there, high. If we do hit that level, I would expect here some kind of exhaustion, not managing to overlap the $27,000. If we do overlap $27,000 and we get you know, a significant rise, then this is not anymore, you know, 1, 2, 3, you know, this is not an impulsive move down anymore. And we're going to have to be looking at some other scenarios. If we do get above $27,000 with some significant volume here, then obviously I would be looking for higher levels. I would be looking for the 28K level to be hit if that were to be the case. If we get above $27,000, it's not going to be looking too good for the bears, and I would be expecting higher. As long as we're in between 27K and 26,400, I think there is a high chance that this is going to get exhausted at some point. We're looking for those double top scenarios to get in at the highest level possible to then have that move to the downside. It is the same scenario from yesterday's bottom range. These are the best setups we can get into. You're looking for that double bottom, or you're looking for that double top, getting in at the highest level possible. If you get the move down to the lows, you're taking profits and you are protecting your position. If you get another rise, then we're looking for the next trading setup. Hopefully this does make sense, guys, that the June lows on the spot exchanges haven't been tested. This is very disturbing. I think they need to be tested at some point. If we do get that rise above $27,000, like I said, then obviously this would be the end of the impulsive move down. And we are looking for higher levels for that B corrective move. This being the A wave, this being the B, and I would be expecting here in the next coming weeks another move here to the downside very aggressively. Not entering short positions with bad risk management, guys. This is no level to put limit orders. The rise can be very powerful. No shorting here unless we do get some exhausting moments, okay? So not much more to be said, guys. This is actually bullish. We could be going to higher levels. I would be expecting an exhaustion here at some point here in between 26,800, 900 and also the 26,400 high level. So my level of interest here to see the exhausting momentum is in between this high over here that we could rise and fail to break out. If this were to be the case, I'm also interested in shorting this, guys. But we would have to get a rise and dip back beneath the 26,400, which is the highs on the 8th of September, and then look for that short position to come to lower levels. If we rise above this level and manage to get supported, obviously I am not looking for the short just yet, and I would be looking for that exhaustive momentum here if we do not manage to break above this peak over here, which is also with the 618 Fibonacci. That is a zone of interest. I want to get in at the highest level possible. I want to see that exhaustion, and I want to have great risk management, tight stop losses, getting in at the highest level possible. If you're struggling to know how to get into these kind of setups that I am looking for, just like the one provided today here on the Legends, you want to join the Legends, here's where I do the guidance. Here is where I do post every video on what are we looking for here, how we can manage risk, and what we're looking for our next trading setup. You have the link down below in the description, guys. That is where I post every single day, not on YouTube. I post every single day, several scenarios. I cannot do it on YouTube. It would take a lot of time, okay? That's why you do have the Legends community. Not much more to be said, guys. I would be expecting this low to be taken at some point, whether we do rise to $27,000, $28,000 or $30,000, right? I would be expecting it to come all the way down here to the lows. There are long-in scalping scenarios as well. We are talking about them in the Legends community, of course. Long scalp scenario, I'm going to throw it out here in this video update on YouTube, and that would be obviously not managing to get beneath the low here of $26,022, basically the low of this range. The reason why we're getting supported here, it is the point of control from this entire trading zone of the last 3 weeks. If we do get the volume profile here inside of this massive area, the point of control is right over here at 26K. We're holding it very nicely as support. If we do get a test of these lows and another rise, it could be a possible longing scenario again to claim the highs here. Value area high of this entire trading range is slightly above these highs, so it is also a possible short. If we do get the rise, fail to break out, guys, I think there is a possibility here for a major short, only if we reject having very good risk management, guys. If we blast through the level, not interested in shorting, okay? And this would be already a possible completion of the A, B, C flat structure, okay? It's definitely a possibility. Interested in shorts as we get above 26,400, guys. Being very careful on where we short. Not putting limit orders, not adding to the position, hoping that we're going to go down. We are very selective with our trades, guys. Safe trading. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.